Stray dog. A few small shops, bakeries, butcheries, apothecaries, 2 coffee houses, and a barber formed the Varaman Square, all aimed at satisfying the most basic needs of life. The square and its people, under the scorching sun, half burnt and half roasted, longed for the first breeze of dusk and the shade of night. The people, the shops, the trees, and the animals had lost their vigor and movement. A warm air weighed heavily on them, and a soft dust waved in front of the azure sky, thickening continuously due to the movement of cars. On one side of the square stood an old plane tree, its trunk hollow and crumbling, yet stubbornly spreading its twisted silver branches, under which a large, wide platform had been erected where 2 boys loudly sold rice pudding and pumpkin seeds. A thick, muddy water trickled painfully from a drainage ditch in front of the coffee house. The only structure that stood out was the famous Varaman Tower, half of its cracked cylindrical trunk visible beneath its conical top. The sparrows that had nested in the cracks of the fallen bricks were also silent and dozing from the heat. Only the sound of a dog's whimpering occasionally broke the silence. This was a Scottish dog with a dusty snout and black spots on its legs, as if it had run through a muddy field and got splattered. Its floppy ears, bright tail, and matted curly fur were noticeable, and 2 intelligent eyes sparkled in its woolly snout. In the depths of its eyes, a human-like spirit could be seen. In the midnight of its life, something endless surged within them, carrying a message that could not be deciphered, yet was trapped behind its little eyes. It was neither light nor color. It was something incredible, like what one sees in the eyes of a wounded deer. There was not only a resemblance between its eyes and a human's, but also a sort of equality. 2 doe-like eyes filled with pain, torment, and expectation that could only be seen in the snout of a stray dog. Yet it seemed that no one noticed or understood its painful, pleading gaze. In front of the bakery, the attendant beat it. In front of the butcher's shop, the apprentice threw stones at it. If it sought refuge in the shadow of a car, the heavy boot of the driver welcomed it with a kick. And when everyone grew tired of tormenting it, the rice pudding seller's child took particular delight in torturing it. For every whimper it let out, a stone hit its back, and the child's laughter rose behind the dog's moans, saying, "You miserable dog!" It was as if all the others conspired with him, slyly encouraging him, laughing at its expense. They all beat the filthy dog, which their religion had cursed and deemed to possess 7 lives, as if it were a natural act for reward.